We grew an account from 0 to over 200,000 followers in just 40 days, and I'm gonna break it all down for you in this video so that you can start learning how to grow on Instagram in 2024. Before I get into the juicy details about how exactly we were able to accomplish this on a brand new Instagram account, I want you to go ahead and subscribe to our video so that you can get every single Instagram growth tip for 2024 and start actually skyrocketing your views as well as your followers and massive visibility for your brand on Instagram. In case you didn't know, I'm Miranda. I'm one of the owners of Simplified Social along with my business partner Lexi, and we have an amazing brand where we help content creators, online coaches, and course creators grow on Instagram in 2024. We are not newbies to the scene. We started individual accounts and helping people grow on Instagram back in 2023, but we decided to combine forces in December of 2023 and created our brand new account called Simplified Social. Our main mission with this new brand is literally to just gain visibility for your particular business so that you can start having more engagement, more followers, feel aligned with what you're posting, and inevitably collect more leads and sales. When we started our account in December of 2023, we knew that we wanted to go in with a strategy so that we could skip all of this time that it might take to gain more visibility for our brand, including our followers. Whenever we started our business in 2023, we decided we wanted to skip ahead a lot of steps and gain more visibility for our brand quicker, so we doubled down on what we knew would work as growth strategy for our account. Before you actually start growing and creating content on Instagram in 2024, one of the big things that you need to hone in on is identifying your niche. This is a really common mistake we see a lot of entrepreneurs and content creators make whenever they are creating content for their account, is they're not narrowed down enough on what they're actually speaking about. They have really broad terms or really big visions for their brand and their business, but whenever you're first starting out as a content creator and you're building your business, building that visibility, you really need to hone in on really specific ways that you're gonna help your clients and your audience. Let's do an example in the nutrition niche. Let's say that you have a lot of passions whenever it comes to nutrition and overall health quality, and you really wanna hone in on that and be able to offer a lot of different things for your audience. But when you're first starting out, you really need to be more specific of how you're gonna help them. So for an example, instead of just being really broad and talking about nutrition, maybe you're gonna talk about holistic organic nutrition for moms. And what this can look like is really easy, accessible ways to maybe make swaps in food choices that are healthier, or to cook really easy dinners that are also healthy for you and your family. Part of the process of creating content that actually is going to convert into a larger following and brand visibility is understanding your target audience and what they actually want. This is another common mistake we see a lot of people making when we audit their content and their account, is that they're wanting to post what they want to post rather than what their target audience is seeking. So what you need to do is you need to start gathering data and information from your current audience about what they want to see coming from you. The way that you can do this is through actual DMs and asking questions of your audience, what they need from you, what would benefit them the most, and also asking these questions in your stories. You can ask polls and question stickers to gain more insight and knowledge about what your target audience actually wants to see from you as a content creator. The next step that we really focused on when we built our business from 0 to over 200,000 followers on Instagram in 2024 is we decided we were going to do extensive market research. This is something that so many content creators completely bypass or don't even think about before they start creating content. They just post what they think is going to work really well for them. But the reality of it is that you have to do research before you start posting content on Instagram. What this can look like is that you follow a couple of people that are in your niche that you aspire to be, and you start binge watching their content. Find out what it is that they're doing and what resonates really well with their audience, because probably what resonates with their audience is going to resonate with yours. Go through and look at some of their top performing pieces of content, jot down a lot of ideas and different trends and frameworks that you can pull out of their content. This includes things like keywords that they're using, what kind of CTA that they're using, the hashtags that they're using, everything down to how exactly are they editing and filming their content. Are they using really high quality type content, or are they using more do-it-yourself on your phone content? Once you have a lot of this data written down, or you have it compiled in some sort of resource for yourself, then you're going to use all of that data and create what's called your content pillars. This is another really big mistake that a lot of content creators make, is that they don't have any kind of framework or strategy to build off of, and then everything becomes super overwhelming for them. They feel like they're constantly searching for ideas and inspiration on what to post, and they don't really understand why they're posting it. So instead of feeling that way, what you do after market research is create maybe 2 to 3 topics that you're going to recycle through in your content. These are called your content pillars. If we go back to the nutrition example that we were using before, your content pillars can be things like healthier alternatives to curb your sweet tooth. Maybe it's going to be motivational and inspirational quotes for a healthier lifestyle with nutrition. Or maybe it's simply that you're going to give 30-minute quick dinner ideas that are healthy and also kid-friendly for moms. These are your content pillars that you're going to recycle content out of every single week. And it also eliminates a lot of overwhelm of you figuring out what the heck do I post today. Instead, you already have these content pillars built out based on the market research that you already did, so that you know every time that you're posting, you're going to get the result that you're looking for, which is engagement, views, likes, shares, saves, and followers. Now, the other really big problem that a lot of content creators have that we decided we were going to tackle head on whenever we created our account and grew to 200,000 followers is we honed in on what we call growth content. Now, this is really, really specific, actionable tips, tricks, hacks, tutorials, things related to your niche that people can immediately take action upon after watching your content and actually perform that action. Growth content is something that is actually meant to grow your account. Is it going to convert into sales? Not so much. But whenever you're trying to grow brand visibility and increase awareness of your business, you need to really focus in on that growth content. And probably one of the most controversial tips that we'll give for growing on Instagram in 2024 is to double down on your content. What this means is that you are not going to grow successfully or quickly by any means if you are only posting once or twice a week. Now, this is a hot debate on Instagram, and everyone has an opinion about this of whether or not you need to post every day on Instagram. No, you don't have to have a successful business. No, not necessarily. Do you have to post every day? No. But let's give this example, and I want you to think about this. If you have 2 people in the very same exact niche, and one of those people starts posting once or twice a week, they're going to take X amount of time to maybe grow. Let's say 30 days to gain 100 followers, okay? Whereas if you start posting and very similar content, similar niche, but you're gonna post once, if not twice a day for 30 days, you are going to be tripling the amount of content that you're producing compared to the other person. So you're going to end up flooding the market. You're going to take up as much real estate as you possibly can on Instagram. So that immediately puts you steps above the other person posting, and you'll build that authority and become more of that visible brand compared to the other person. In Instagram, it's very competitive, and something that you need to focus on is both quality content and quantity of content. You pair both of those together, and that's a perfect recipe for growing on Instagram in 2024. If you found this super helpful and inspiring and you want to continue to grow and really build a thriving business on Instagram in 2024, I want you to hit that subscribe button, and then I want you to check out all of the resources that we have in our website, which we will link below.